In this video we're going to teach you about breastfeeding your baby. Each mother and baby are unique and there's no one way that's right for everybody. But we do know about babies' instinctive reflexes for feeding, so the techniques that you're going to see are going to be following babies' instinctive behaviours and reflexes so that it becomes a comfortable exercise for mother and for baby. It'll be a guide, but you can adapt it to suit your individual preferences and your own anatomy and your baby's own anatomy. Baby is positioned on an angle with his hip positioned towards mother's hip and resting in her lap. Baby's whole body is turned to face mother's body and his lower arm is placed under mother's breast. To attach baby, mother uses the transition hold with baby's head unrestricted and tilted back with the chin forward, first to the breast. Baby tilts his head back and gapes his mouth widely to take a big mouthful of breast tissue. As baby's chin touches the breast, mother shapes her breast to raise the nipple above baby's top lip and towards his nose. The lower areola is the first part of the breast to enter baby's mouth as he gapes widely. Then mother folds the nipple into baby's mouth. Baby's head must be free to fall back, enabling a wide gape. His lips seal the breast as he forms a vacuum and feeds. Baby's latch takes most of the lower areola below the nipple, enabling his tongue to massage the breast tissue as he draws milk into his mouth. With a deep latch, the nipple rests comfortably at the junction of the soft and hard palate. Baby's chin rests firmly against the lower breast. Because baby's head is tilted back, baby's nose is positioned away from the breast. Here William's beginning the breastfeed, up on mum's chest, and he's bopping around, making for the breast. So mum moves him over by moving his hips and begins to help him to latch. As you can see, baby's hands get in the way, that's normal, and it often takes a few attempts to actually latch successfully. That's all normal. His chin needs to be in firm contact, and on he goes. So the mother's arm comes around under his head and he can rest his head, but the position doesn't change. His head's tilted back, his chin's planted deeply into the breast, and he's drinking really effectively. Nose is well away from the breast, breathing easily and swallowing as he goes. And Beck's in a comfortable position, leaning back. And the baby drinks and drinks until he's had enough. And when he's had enough, he'll just self-release. At the end of the feed, baby will probably want to burp. It's not compulsory though. If baby doesn't need to burp, don't be worried about making sure it happens. If it's not bothering him, don't worry about it. He'll bring it up one end or the other when he's ready. Rocking the baby back gently like that and then straightening his back again can help bring some wind up sometimes. Important that he's sat quite straight. Patting is okay, rubbing is okay. Just giving him the chance to bring that wind up, and as you can see, little William is pretty sleepy because he's full with breast milk. See how relaxed his arms are. He's basically asleep sitting up. That's okay. Laying baby down on his back while he's digesting there can also help bring wind up. Just laying him flat on your lap or on the floor while you take a little time out. Now most breastfeeds will be in a couple of instalments at least, like an entree and a main course in the same meal. So the big feed that William had just a little while ago, he's now partially digesting, and he will stir again, may need a nappy change, and maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes later, look for the rest of his feed. So that could put him back to the same breast that he was on before and allow him to have his main course on that breast until he releases from the breast and has had enough, and he's likely to be quite content after that. But expect most breastfeeds to be in a couple of phases, a couple of instalments, and that's normal for a baby from about day 4 or 5 onwards. Sometimes baby might look for a third or even a fourth instalment to a feed if it's been a hot day, or if he's been out and about, or if he's having a growth spurt. Be flexible. If he's queuing for more food, give him more phases to each feed, and that will help him to be settled, and you won't spend time trying to settle him when he's not actually satisfied. Baby will show you what he needs.